Welcome to SportsByte's exclusive coverage on the penultimate day of the Aegon Pro Series tennis tournament, held here at the Sunderland Tennis Centre. The first match of the day was the women's doubles final between British duo Jocelyn Ray and Anna Smith. They were up against the Eastern European partnership of Agnes Bukta from Hungary and Victoria Timova of Bulgaria. The Brits had previously won 2 double titles in a row, so they know themselves how well they could perform together, and they showed that on the court as well, winning the first set 6-1. Ray and Smith continued to dominate the entirety of the second set, again winning 6 games to 1. SportsByte interviewed the pair after their emphatic win, and this is what they said.
Well, I'm here now with Anna Smith and Jocelyn Ray. Those have just won the doubles of the women's. We've got to be quiet because we've still got the men's final going on behind us. How do you feel you did today?
I thought we did really well. You know, we didn't give them a chance, and I think we played a great match. We were very professional, and yeah, I'm really happy.
Was there any special tactics you used today?
Not any special ones, but how we play. We play, I would say, differently to other girls playing doubles. So we have kind of a plan on every point. So yeah, that's our tactics.
And obviously with it being a final, it's a little bit of a different atmosphere. Obviously you've got people down here on the court. Does that affect the way you play when you're a bit more in the spotlight?
No, probably not. I think we're just really focused on what we're trying to do and not kind of worried about anything around us. We just try and focus on what we need to do, and if we do that, then we stand a good chance of winning.
And what do you think your friends or family will say when you get back home?
I think they'll be pleased. That's actually our third title in a row. So we're doing well together and playing lots of tournaments. So yeah, I think they're pleased that we've managed to keep the run going. Yeah.
And what have you got coming up next after this?
I actually got selected for Fed Cup. So I go to Budapest next week. But then after that, back playing with Anna and trying to climb up the rankings.
What about you? Are you just going to chill out for a bit?
No, unfortunately not. I go to France. I have a week at home, and then I go to France next week for another tournament, and then back playing with Jocelyn again.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm quite jealous. Thanks very much, ladies.
Our attention then turned to the men's singles final between British players Dan Smithhurst and David Rice. The pair know each other on the tennis circuit and knew what to expect before the final. Rice went in as the underdog, even after beating tournament favourite Daniel Cox in the semi-final. Smithhurst, however, was looking to retain his title, which he won here last year. Smithhurst looked reasonably comfortable, winning the first set 6-3. However, Rice fought back in the second set and looked like he was going to take the tie into 3 sets. But Smithhurst, feeling determined, pulled the game back to take the set 7-5. Rice was then presented to the crowd as men's runner-up before Smithhurst was reintroduced as reigning champion. Once the presentation was over, I caught up with Smithhurst and his coach to talk about winning the final for 2 years running.
Well, I'm here with Dan's coach, Mark. Mark, how are you feeling after that game?
Yeah, I'm really pleased for Dan. It's been a good week for him, and I thought he did really well today. He's run out of steam after 2 long weeks and fought very hard, so I'm very pleased for him.
Was there any new tactics in that match that you've taught him that he's used today?
Not so much really. The guys know each other pretty well, so they have a decent match up, and it was just really about trying to do the best on every ball and just fight hard and see what it brought.
Well, like you say, they obviously get on quite well. Do you think that's harder for him playing someone that he's close to?
Yeah, I guess it's a little bit more difficult, but they're getting older now, so they just do their best and see what happens.
And like I say, it's a bit of a different environment for them in the final. There's a few people down here on the court watching. There's more of a spotlight. Do you think that affects the way he plays?
I think they like it more when there's a bit more atmosphere and there's people around. I think that gives them something a bit more to play for and helps them get a bit more pumped up.
Yeah. Oh well, thanks very much. Thanks. Well, I'm here with Dan Smithhurst again, who's just won the men's final. Dan, how are you feeling after that game?
Good. I'm feeling good. I played well, especially in the first set. Second set was a long few games in the middle, and I got a break up, and then he brought me back, but I managed to stay tough and got a few more break points, and eventually I took one in the end and served it out.
Do you ever feel like you're close to giving up when you feel like you've been hurt, or is it just?
Yeah, there's definitely ups and downs in matches where you physically feel good, and then suddenly you feel a bit tired. So you've got to you've definitely got to assess some situations, and you've got to like say to yourself, come on, hang tough here. Like, it's tough, but you'll come through this, you'll get another wind, and yeah.
Was there any special tactics you used today to get you through that?
Right, David is very quick, so I didn't want to just stay at the back and keep hitting, so I decided that when I got my chance I was going to try and hit and then get in behind it to try and take his legs away.
And with it being the final, obviously it's a bit of a different environment. You've got a few people down here on the court. Does that affect the way you play?
No, I mean, you got to zone in, and I think I did that pretty well. So.
And what do you think your friends and family will say when you get back home?
Well done, probably. Yeah, I mean, it's just a good week. It's a good week to be on, especially at the start of the year, so I'm happy, very happy.
Well, best of luck for everything else, and very well done. Thanks.